Apple Arcade has been available to all for a few weeks now, and at $4.99 a month you've got access to a lot of fantastic games. Apple has approached its video game subscription model in a way that should be making Google Stadia people take notice, because with the ability to pair either your Xbox One or PS4 DualShock 4 controller to your phone, iPad, or even supported Apple TV models, it's just a complete home run. But while we've already reviewed the likes of Sayonara, Wild Hearts and Overland, we wanted to bring you 5 of the best games to try so far. Bear in mind there are plenty of others we've not yet mentioned, like Assemble with Care, which really requires a touchscreen to show you how good it looks and sounds, but do play that one. And there are larger experiences such as the Zelda-like Oceanhorn 2, and even Capcom's Shinsekai Into the Depths that delivers a Metroidvania experience underwater, but we just haven't had the time to delve into those ones yet to give a full recommendation. For now, this is part 1 of the 5 Apple Arcade games you should try right away. First, we've got What the Golf. A divisive sport, golf, and one many people call a good walk ruined, but What the Golf isn't exactly Tiger Woods' PGA Tour. Without spoiling it too much, this is a game that pokes fun at the sport and itself with some cheeky japes. It's got a cheery soundtrack and it's easy to pick up and play a few levels thanks to the intuitive controls, whether on a touchscreen or using a controller. What the Golf even goes so far as to include boss fights that are akin to light versions of something you'd find in something like Undertale. It's a joy to play and never stops surprising you. Next is Pinball Wizard. While it's unlikely we'll be seeing developer Frosty Pop add the Who's classic song to the game, Pinball Wizard doesn't really need it. This is a pinball game with a difference, even adding some RPG mechanics where you can unlock skills. Every time you play, you start at the bottom of a tower and you have to bounce your wizard around, defeating enemies and collecting loot as you go. Handy barrels offer the chance to heal or get mana back quickly, and while it's challenging, it's another accessible game that is well worth playing. Number 3 is Skate City. From the minds of the people who brought us the chilled out skiing game Alto's Adventure, we've got Skate City, which is equally chilled out actually. Its simplicity is the key here as you push off and skate with the cross button and flick either of the sticks to do all manner of tricks. You can just pick up and play for as long as you want in the endless skate mode, or you can attempt to do challenges and progress along the career mode, which unlocks new places to skate. While it's not as technical as something like Ollie Ollie, it's not really meant to be, and if you like a chilled out game with a good soundtrack, Skate City is one for you. Next we have Hot Lava, and at this point all I should need to say is that this is a game by Clay Entertainment. Yes, the makers of the phenomenal Mark of the Ninja and hugely popular survival game Don't Starve. Oh, and they also made Invisible Ink and Shank. There's some unreal pedigree here. Hot Lava takes the age-old childlike wonder game that is what if the floor was made of lava, and it turns it into a first-person runner akin to Mirror's Edge. With loads of levels, collectibles, and a multiplayer baked into the game, this one is a huge surprise. I'd like the frame rate to be a little better on Apple TV given the power inside iOS devices these days, but Hot Lava is different to most of the games on Apple Arcade right now, so it's definitely worth a go. And speaking of developer pedigree, I've saved the best for last in Cappy Games' Grindstone. This game is one of the best examples of Apple Arcade giving developers free rein to produce something special. In another life, Grindstone would be filled with microtransactions, but the subscription model for Apple Arcade means that developers do not have to think of ways to monetize their game. It's purely about the fun. And it's another game that fits the easy to understand, difficult to master mantra. Grindstone is about taking your avatar and murdering creeps of the same colour. As you play, you'll discover multiple new ways to upgrade and become stronger, but the key to every level is chaining kills together to make the big grindstones appear. Running through a grindstone allows you to change colour mid-flow so you can get even bigger combos before you kill bosses, get the key to the treasure chest and get out alive. It's absolutely fantastic and hugely addictive, and the pick of all of the games I've played so far on Apple Arcade. But have you got any that I haven't mentioned? Tell us in the comments below what your favourite games from Apple Arcade are so far, and hit that subscribe button and the bell so you don't miss part 2 of our list, when I can pull myself away from Grindstone long enough to write it. Thanks for watching.